Hello, Cosmic Angels. I have 3 groups for you to choose from for your reading today. We have group number 1, our pink and purple singing bowl, group number 2, our green singing bowl, and group number 3, our orange singing bowl. If all of the groups resonate with you, feel free to watch all 3, but if not, feel free to meditate on each of the groups, and the timestamps for each reading will be linked in the description. Consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1. You chose our pink and purple singing bowl. This is a heart chakra frequency, and it is really a great bowl to utilize for reconnecting with your childhood self, reconnecting with the desires of your heart, allowing love to enter your life, and allowing yourself to receive. So this might resonate with you if you have been looking for new ways to feel ignited in life, new ways to feel inspired. I'm seeing a lot of racing, and I'm even hearing Charlestown races and slots. So you might be feeling really, really lucky, but the material hasn't been necessarily showing you how lucky that you actually are / feel on the inside. So if that resonates with you, this is definitely your group. So let's go ahead and pull. Whoa, the cards are already popping. Pull some cards for you. We have the Devil reverse. Yeah, feeling stuck in patterns, feeling caught up in habits. I'm seeing like caught up in relationships and old connections that are no longer serving you. The Queen of Wands is here. So there's an urge to dive into a more passionate lifestyle, dive into your passions, the things that light you up inside. You might be a natural born leader. I'm seeing like, sorry, I apologize. There's gas coming forward. That's energy moving. You might be very good at your job. Like, no matter what you do, no matter what you pour your energy into, you are just so freaking good at your work. You're easily adaptable. I feel like are very, you might unintentionally show up your coworkers or elders that are around you with your knowledge, with your skill set, your talents, your abilities. You're just so capable. I'm seeing some of you guys being like witnessing an elder or somebody that has been doing a craft or an art for a very long time do it in a particular way, and it takes a really long process. And then I'm seeing you just kind of doing it. I'm channeling Elphaba when they were talking about the Grimoire, and it's a spell book in a lost language, and Madame Morrible is sitting up there saying, yeah, I'm so sorry, Elphaba, don't feel bad if you can't read it. It took me years and years to even get a couple of words, and Elphaba's just up here yapping away in the lost language seamlessly. You're just naturally gifted. You're naturally good at anything that you pour your energy and intentions into. So Spirit is saying to focus and hone in on that. Do not focus on the things that have kept you feeling low, that have kept you feeling dim in this life. That could be connections, that could be deceptive individuals with the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You do not have to hide who you are at your core to be accepted. You do not have to hide who you are at your core. The oddest, weirdest parts about yourself are the parts of yourself that people are going to resonate with the most, because it's authentic. It's authenticity. You can't fake what is naturally, what is nature. That's all I keep hearing. Like, you can't fake what is just nature. The winter time and snow might be significant. It did just start snowing where I'm at right now. And it's so gentle. And it's nighttime when I'm filming this reading, so it's just gentle and quiet. And there's just a gorgeous stillness that comes with snow or even rain, any sort of precipitation at night. I'm seeing a cleansing happening here and a pause that is so desperately needed. You guys are very hard workers, and you're not very good at taking breaks when you need them to. The worst case scenario is your body being so overworked that it clocks itself out. Meaning, like, you work yourself into the bed where you get so sick. Your body, your mind, and your spirit is not being nourished properly. Spirit is really urging you to lock in on where you're going, where you want to go, how you want to feel, and start embodying that. You are the girl on fire. Every time I pull this Queen of Wands, I always channel Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. And honestly, this feminine energy, this fiery feminine energy, I'm even hearing dark feminine energy, that energy of receiving, but also not allowing any of the bullshit to waft over you, not allowing the cloudiness to keep you from moving forward. I'm seeing like trying to drive in fog with like headlights and even high beams on. Let's dive a little deeper. Let's see what you need to know. Let's see what you need to hear right now, Spirit. This heart chakra bowl collective, group number 1. I'm seeing 111 as well, and I'm also channeling 333. You guys are very isolated at this time, but I see community coming forward. I see individuals coming forward to support you, invest in you. We have the Page of Wands here as well. Lots of travel, lots of learning. You are definitely, if you've been feeling called to go educate yourself or go to a class, a course, a workshop, get some sort of knowledge or education from somebody who's an expert. I'm seeing like a master or an expert. I'm seeing like master palmist, like a Reiki master. If you guys are on the spiritual path, I definitely see you being mentored or educated by some sort of course, some sort of book. If you've been feeling called to pick up a book and read, you don't have to pick up a physical book and read. You can also just listen to audiobooks, and YouTube has plenty, like I'm talking plenty of resources to educate yourself on anything that you would like to gain insight on. But I'm definitely seeing you picking up a book, like really diving into books, because especially we're in a society at this point where everything is so easily accessible to us, and the internet is such a brilliant tool for us to use, but we get so caught up in scrolling. I'm hearing doom scrolling. Some of you guys might be in the fetal position. I'm seeing the 10 of Swords in my mind, the fetal position, the 10 of Swords, just scrolling on your phone into oblivion is what I'm hearing. Spirit is urging you to readjust your habits. If you feel called to doom scroll, what is something that you can do with your hands and your mind and your time that is not involved in your phone? Maybe that's picking up a book and reading. Maybe that's putting on music and dancing around your house while you cook and clean. Maybe that's doing your makeup. Maybe that's painting. I'm just seeing you diving deeper into activities that are not going to rot your brain. Most definitely. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for this beautiful heart chakra bowl collective? We have the I thought this was the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Pentacles here. The 4 of Pentacles is all about releasing your expectations, releasing your tight grip on the material. I'm also seeing your money is going to be improving. Your money is improving, most definitely. Oh, there we go. The 5 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Your money situation is improving. Your job situation is improving. You are definitely moving into an era where there is a lot more emotional fulfillment coming towards you. So Spirit is urging you to release your expectations and release what you think should be happening. Release any shoulda, coulda, wouldas. And I'm also hearing forgive yourself. You are so hard on yourself. And I'm even hearing perfectionist energy. You might be a bit of a perfectionist or an anal retentive, but that's just because you're an artist. You're an artist and you have a very, very, very specific vision that you are trying to materialize in this life. And because of how intentional you have been in everything that you do, Spirit is saying that all of that love, all of that authenticity, all of that joy, all of that passion is going to come back to you in the material. But it's time for you to take pause and allow it to come forward. Literally the Knight of Cups. Allow the opportunity to come forward seamlessly rather than trying to force something that is already destined to occur. The Knight of Cups is about an offer, a love offer of some sort that might be coming forward, some sort of passionate offer that is going to be able to fulfill you in the long run. So knowing that this is already coming in for you, Spirit is saying to dive into your practice, dive into your rest, allow your body to rest so that you can receive. Part of the allowing money to flow freely towards you, the money frequency, it's in the heart chakra. That's the receiving mode. So it's time to embody the Empress and allow that divine feminine energy to flow so that you can be creative and allow people to come forward and support you. There might be some water sign coming forward to you to make this offer of emotional fulfillment. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also seeing Aquarius energy, incredibly unique and emotional energy coming forward to you. It feels like whatever this offer is going to be emotionally fulfilling for all of you involved, whoever you are. 333, like I mentioned, your community, your team. You might be needing to hire people coming forward. So there's definitely a major shift happening, and it's time for you to start receiving the help because you've been giving it for way too long. I pray and manifest that this reaches you exactly when you needed to hear it, and I hope that this message resonated. Feel free to take a look at the other readings if you feel called, but if not, I love you so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is a heart chakra singing bowl, and ironically enough, this is the second heart chakra singing bowl in this reading. I felt called to this particular bowl because I manifested this bowl. This might resonate with you if you've been speaking and praying and manifesting, and it feels like there's only little bits of blessings that have been coming forward, or even like temporary blessings that have been coming forward. Spirit is urging this collective who chose this group to watch your words. I'm hearing London Tipton from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, because I keep hearing London, yay me. Sometimes we can get so focused on ourselves, and yes, it is so important to put ourselves first in all aspects of life. However, sometimes we can get caught up in our ego and what our flesh is wanting in that moment rather than what our heart is desiring in the long run. And I manifested this bowl. I was praying for a new singing bowl for an upcoming event that I had, upcoming meditation in the community. And all that I kept saying was, I just want a bowl for this event. I just want a bowl for just this event, those specific words. And sure enough, I manifested this bowl. It was beautiful. It was $25 on the Facebook Marketplace, and I thought that it was such a divine blessing, and I was so grateful. On my way to the event, it cracked. It still worked, but it cracked, and I was really only able to utilize it for that event. I might have gotten a little bit of social media content with it, but I manifested it for that event because my words were very, very, very specific when I kept saying, I just want the singing bowl for this event. I really need a new bowl for just this one event. I was so particular without even realizing it. I always find that story so hilarious because you can and will get what you want in this life, but you got to know exactly what you're wishing for. I'm channeling the monkey's paw. When you wish for something with the monkey's paw, the divine takes something away from you. It's very important to hone in on your intentions with what you're trying to manifest, where you're trying to go, what your heart is craving in this time. And I'm seeing a lot of green. I'm even seeing The Princess and the Frog. It's the green, it's the green, it's the green you need. And when you look into the future, it's the green that I see. You guys are definitely in a mode of manifesting material blessings, material support. Part of your blessings in this chapter are individuals. Part of your blessings in this chapter are people that are going to speak on your behalf. Part of your blessings are your team, and this is not even just in the physical, in the spiritual. Your spirit team, your guides are urging you to talk to them. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say to you right now. Spirit, what do you have to say to this collective? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine, the Most High, what do you have to say to this beautiful collective, group number 2? Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords, speaking your truth, speaking authenticity, speaking clarity, speaking life into other people's lives, into your life, staying grounded in your truth, and the Ace of Pentacles. I was just talking about making sure that you're specific about what you're manifesting, because your material blessings are destined. They are on their way. They are actually freaking here, is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys might be getting a little bit more money or support to go and handle things that you haven't necessarily been able to handle in recent times, like for example getting your nails done, because I'm seeing like a fresh set of nails, getting your hair done. This definitely feels like divine pampering. This is not gender specific, but it does feel like divine pampering and mostly feminine energy of the receiving, allowing people to pay for your nails, allowing people to pay for your fresh cut, allowing people to pay for your steam, for I'm even seeing like feminine health, like yoni steaming, spiritual baths, a lot of focusing on the womb and what kind of ideas you're trying to birth into this physical reality. So Spirit, what do you have to say? What else do you have to say? The Sun is here, the most positive card in the deck. I feel like some of you guys have been so caught up on being the sun in other people's lives that you have unintentionally taken away from your cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups reverse and the Knight of Cups reverse. You've been unintentionally giving and giving and giving and allowing people to see your gifts and your talents. And some of you guys might be in no shame or no judgment whatsoever. I'm seeing like sex work, OnlyFans, modeling, like being in the eye, in the public eye is what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Spirit. Being in the public eye, and being the most desirable looking, being extremely desirable, creating fantasies. You might be an actor as well. I'm seeing acting, modeling, even music. Like some of you guys might be writing music or writing poems, but I'm hearing it's time to get a little bit more in depth. What is your art trying to share with others? What are you trying to share with others? Rather than just trying to sing or rap about what everybody else is talking about, like sex, money, drugs, sex, money, drugs. Like, what about the astral plane? What about the universal law? What about energy exchanges? What about love? What about passion, drive, ambition? There is so much more depth to your story than what you have been sharing with people. And with that Ace of Pentacles and the Sun here, I really feel that this is an untapped market. And when I say market, we always want to focus on what our heart is desiring the most before we focus on making money from that. But if it's authentic and if it is true, your gifts are going to be a magnet for those people that are resonating with you and with this art. Make it and the people will come. We have the World here. Spirit is urging this collective, this group to keep posting, to keep sharing online, to keep sharing with other people that will listen, to keep branching out of your current environment, your current community. And we have the Tower here. Once you start to really pour this energy, I'm hearing stagnant energy, like maybe you guys have been feeling like you want to roll up in bed and not really do much. You haven't really seen the materialization of what you've been working towards. It is here. It is coming. And the more that you just create, the quicker it's going to happen. The Tower doesn't always have to be some big catastrophe where it's blowing up in your face and everything that you know is shattering around you. Yes, everything that you know in this journey right now is about to shatter before your eyes, because you're about to be propelled into rooms and places that you have seen on TV, on your phone. I'm seeing red carpets and galas and events, you getting invited places because people want to see your energy in real time. So keep showing up for yourself. If you don't have social media and you don't want social media, that's okay, but it is going to help propel you exactly where you want to go. If you don't want to show your face on social media, nobody said that you had to. It is all about crafting and creating what is authentic to you. If you want to do social media content where you're diving into your hobbies and it's just hands and crafts and all of the things that you love and adore, cooking, and it's just hands and a voiceover, you can do that. If you want to use AI tools to make a voiceover situation and create this alter ego type of situation, I'm even hearing Sasha Fierce, like Beyonce up in this bitch, like straight up. You can craft it. You can create it. Just because somebody online who has millions of followers is constantly posting their face and their family and the details of their life, that does not mean that you have to. If that is what you're uncomfortable with, my love, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I'm even channeling the song, I'm free to do what I want. 100%. The King of Cups is here. I feel like you have a lot more individuals that are in your corner that are observing you from afar than what you think. I also have the King of Swords and the Four of Wands. There's some sort of building coming forward. You might be diving into a business endeavor. You might be opening up a building, opening up a shop. I'm even seeing restaurants, or maybe you've been wanting to open up some sort of facility, restaurant. I'm even seeing like wellness center. I'm just seeing you offering your services. And to be honest, there are people that you're on their radar already. They are already thinking of you for their next big project. So why not get a head start and reach out to these people beforehand? Why not plant those seeds while you're ahead? Why not do that work now so that when the offers come flooding in, you actually have a contract drafted up and ready to go. You actually have prices that you're able to send to people who are inquiring about your services. You have a website, you have a page with photos, and I'm hearing like photo evidence. Photo evidence. Some of you guys might be going to court for some sort of scenario. I'm seeing that being successful. I'm seeing you winning, and I'm seeing balance being restored. Any last words, Spirit? Yes, I'm seeing this, the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Swords with the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Do not allow your past to affect your future negatively. This collective, group number 2, if you chose this group intuitively, you personally have been through fucking hell. And I see you and I love you, and I'm sending you so much love on your journey and where you're at. This does specifically feel like from family, like mother wounds, father wounds, specifically father wounds is what I'm hearing. Speaking down on you. Yes, I am seeing specifically father wounds, but I am seeing mother wounds, like a mother figure or grandmother speaking down or unintentionally projecting onto you because of their lack. You are bigger than what has happened to you. You are not your experiences. So rather than allowing them to keep you down, allow these experiences to educate you. You never fail at anything. You only learn, pushing forward. And I'm even hearing persevere. I'm seeing Theodore Roosevelt, Night at the Museum. Something about you comes alive in the nighttime. There's a divine, dark, feminine energy. Like something about you comes alive in the nighttime. You guys might be a night owl. I am filming this at night. So if you find yourself staying up late and stirring or not being able to go to sleep, create, write, craft, make something to share with the world, because you have a story to tell that somebody somewhere desperately needs to hear. Okay, I pray and manifest that this reaches you exactly when you need to hear it, my loves. Thank you so much, group number 2, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. This is the second time that I tried to film this reading because the fucking thing messed up. So, very telling though, because this is a sacral chakra bowl. This is a bowl for your passions, for the things that bring you the most joy in life. It feels like with this collective, you guys have constantly been trying to pour energy into the things that you're passionate about, but it's been taking so much more away from you energetically, emotionally, than it has been giving to you in the physical. When I initially was filming this or attempting to record this, I got the 10 of Pentacles right off the bat. If you chose this reading, you are about to receive some massive financial breakthrough because of a gift that you are mastering. I'm hearing mastering or have mastered in this life. You are supposed to be paid in multiple different streams of revenue. You're not supposed to be compensated from one 9-to-5 job and that be able to pay all your bills. And hey, if that's something that you have right now, that is a huge blessing. Kudos to you. Amazing work. But you are supposed to have multiple streams of income in this life. So let's go ahead and dive into tarot. Let's see what is about to come forward for this beautiful group number 3. What is about to come forward for this gorgeous sacral chakra group number 3? The 9 of Swords. Okay, I got this in the last time that I pulled for you when it didn't record, but the 9 of Swords is here trying to remind you to not allow your past to affect your future negatively. Feel your feelings and allow yourself to process your emotions and what you have experienced up to this point, but utilize these experiences as tools to help you maneuver forward, not to keep you weighed down. I'm seeing doom scrolling. I'm even seeing the 10 of Swords in my brain, because there's a particular deck. I think it's like the Modern Witch tarot deck, where there's a lady and she's laying down on the ground with all of the swords in her, and she's on her phone doom scrolling. Some of you guys might have been feeling so emotionally and physically exhausted with trying to get your dreams off of the ground that you've been unintentionally relying on some habits. Like I'm seeing like spending, like overspending when you have a little bit of extra coin. I'm also seeing overindulging in alcohol, maybe for some of you cannabis, drugs, like, and if you utilize, it's all about intention, right? When we dive into these substances and these things in our life, like food, alcohol, substances, all of these things, when we dive into this and overindulge, that is our body's way of trying to cope with our current scenarios and our current situations right now. And it's all about intention. Most people that I used to interact with just wanted to go out drinking for the sake of getting wasted and blackout. Like, I will never understand how somebody can get blackout drunk to where you don't even recall what happened. That is so scary to me. That is just me in my journey. I am not here to judge anybody on their journey, but it scares me to not know what my body did the night before, what I said, what happened. And for that to come back in bits and pieces throughout the next couple of days. Recovery is always 10 times worse than the actual act of indulging in said substance or said food, or like overspending. It's always the day after. It's like that hangover of like the remorse. I'm seeing a lot of remorse. I'm even hearing like trigger warning, survivor's guilt. Some of you guys might be dealing with that a little bit, survivor's guilt, because I'm even channeling Who's She by Eloise, where she talks about she feels guilty for this life that she's in. Wish I could close my eyes, I'd let the colors fade, 'cause no one told me to get used to feeling so afraid. So pull me to the ground from the ceiling. It won't hurt, 'cause I've lost all feeling now. Pull me back to the ground. This collective is in need of some grounding, and Spirit is saying the way that you can find grounding and maintain your presence in the present is by diving into your hobbies, diving into your art, diving into your gifts and your talents and your abilities. Some of you guys are writers. I'm even seeing directors. You guys in your workplace, specifically in your career situations, you guys have given so much, way too much to some of your employers, because I'm seeing She Used to Be Mine from Waitress. That place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. So, and even like some of you guys might be just a regular shift lead or sales associate, yet you know the ins and outs of the business, that people mistake you for a manager or for somebody that's in charge, and you're like, no, I'm just regular old me, all of that. So Spirit is urging you in this time of lull. You might not be working, or you might be resting in this time of I'm hearing, tongue-tied. All these swords here. That Nine of Swords is really, I haven't even pulled any other cards. The Nine of Swords is really coming forward, because there's an urge for you to slow down and process what has happened up to this point, and allow your past that has passed to create a new narrative for you moving forward? How can you utilize these previous experiences in your future so that you know better? Because now you know better. I'm channeling, if you didn't know, now you know. Like, if you didn't know, you know now. So feel your feelings, allow yourself to grieve your current circumstances, and think about how you want to move forward. How can you utilize this new knowledge from this scenario that you didn't know going in was going to tear you up or make you feel exhausted, make you feel unheard, make you feel sick, make you feel like you can't express yourself? How are you going to utilize these experiences moving forward? Do not allow your past to affect your future negatively. The present is a gift, so how can you maintain your presence in the present? Some of you guys are writers. I keep seeing like the word play and like the different kinds of words. Like I wrote, I've been writing a little bit myself, and just trying to get creative and get into freestyling and just allowing myself to express and say what comes through and channel right off the top. So I wrote on top of Pretty Girl Rock by Carrie Hilson might be significant, but one of my bars was popping my shit like an onomatopoeia. Like wordplay. Some of you guys might be really good at poetry, coming up with different rhymes, and I'm hearing when there's a rhyme, there's a reason. You guys have so many intentions for what it is that you do, and there are so many steps. I feel like anybody can do what you do, but not the way that you do it. There's a sort of magic that you pour into all of the things that you're passionate about. So Spirit is encouraging you to stop giving that to just anybody. Stop giving that passion, that drive to just any company, just any corporate job that's going to fumble you or overwork you. It's okay if you are currently in transition and you're learning how to create a work-life balance, but now is the time to take all of that energy that you've been giving to so many other people that quite frankly aren't deserving of it, and give that back to your art. Reclaim your power. Let's see what else wants to come forward for this beautiful group number 3. Yep, the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. It's time for you to take a risk on yourself. Rhetorical question. Do you believe that you can do it? Do you believe that you can achieve your dreams? Do you believe that you are capable of making this happen for you? Other people can make it happen. Do you think that you are capable of making it happen for yourself? Or do you think that it's a long shot? I'm seeing sold. Some of you guys might be selling your home or moving. I'm seeing like a moving sign. There's definitely a new era that you are stepping into, and Spirit wants you to be prepared. I'm channeling be prepared from the Lion King. Spirit needs you, quite frankly, to be prepared, because it's going to happen quick. I'm just seeing all of these cups being fulfilled so quickly, because you have the 9 of Cups. That's a wish fulfillment. That is feeling confident, feeling smug in your endeavors, feeling good about all of the things that are coming forward to you. The Wheel of Fortune, karmic cycles, massive family karmic cycles closing out. I'm seeing a mother wound and a father wound, like a mother with a tongue, or like a grandmother with a tongue that was so sharp that just kept you almost paralyzed sometimes. And I'm also seeing a trigger warning, like an absent father of some sort, a father figure that was, even if they were in your life, like you grew up with a father, they didn't add or take away to your journey. So I'm seeing a lot of healing. Like I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing because that resonates with me. But I'm seeing a lot of healing when it comes to those wounds that might be in your family lineage. And if you haven't already started diving into that, I'm seeing you feeling the feelings from how those individuals, the adults in your life, made you feel as a child, because some of these individuals were childlike when they were supposed to be the adults, and you were the adult when you were a literal child in most scenarios. I'm seeing some of you guys might have been a breadwinner. Maybe you've had to pay bills at a really young age. You had to start working at a really young age. And it just took a toll on you, and you weren't able to pursue your passions. You weren't really able to do the things that you loved doing, because you were too tired from your 9 to 5 to even do anything creative. I'm even seeing like cook dinner or do like the basic human adult things, cooking, cleaning, like everything was exhausting. Everything is exhausting. Spirit is saying that this is temporary. Pull yourself out of this hole with community. Pull yourself out of this hole by telling people what you've been experiencing, by calling in support, because part of your major karmic blessings in this journey are community, our family, our support systems. So it's time for you to take a risk on these people and start allowing them to support you. And if you do take a risk on these people and it falls through and it doesn't work out, know that you did everything in your power to live your truth and be authentic. You did everything that you can possibly do in your journey to be there for this person, or these people, or these organizations, or whatever. So if they are unable to pour back into you, that's just a sign. I'm seeing the 8 of Cups in my mind. That is just a sign to take your leave. Yeah, that is just your sign to take what you have and leave. I'm channeling by Ariana Grande. Any last words for this beautiful group number 3? Yep, death is here. It's time to close out some chapters. It's time to leave some things behind. 5 of Cups and the Hanged Man, as well with the 10 of Cups, your happily ever after at the bottom of the deck. It is time to leave some environments in 2024. This is a timeless reading whenever you're watching this, so it's okay. But whenever you're seeing this, it is time to leave those old environments and habits and people and thought patterns in the past. The past has passed. The present is a gift, and the future is up for you and the universe to co-create together. You have so many angels and ancestors on the other side that are wanting to communicate with you. I'm seeing journaling and even revamping your altar being extremely significant. They have some instructions for you with the 7 of Cups coming forward and the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They have some instructions for you for this chapter so that you're able to really think of a situation, look at a situation, feel a situation out, and immediately trust your intuition and see the bullshit. Look beyond the clouds, knowing that all that glitters is not gold, knowing that everything on social media is not real, and that most people on social media are just acting, it's all a facade. I'm not saying that nobody lives these lifestyles, but a majority of social media is just for what is curated so that people have a desire for a reality that does not exist. And it can exist, but if they are not currently living that reality, it is not real. Reality, real is in that word. Reality, real. Take a look at the words that you are using in your life and start to break them down. Start to break them down and notice what the English language is all about. Because the way that you speak onto your life, you might unintentionally be manifesting some things that you may or may not want. Yeah, literally 5 of Wands. Split the deck to the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. You might unintentionally be manifesting some scenarios that you may not want right now. So Spirit is saying this is a co-creation journey. This is a co-creation situation where you can tell the universe what you want and they will make it happen. With the moon at the bottom of the deck here, Spirit wants you to sit in nature. Spirit wants you to sit in silence. Pray. If you have trouble praying or meditating, it's okay. Put on some music. Hit shuffle on your playlist. See what songs want to come forward and listen to the words. Spirit is trying to communicate with you. So all that you need to do is sit, listen, release, and alchemize this energy. How can you change this situation from something that was going to beat you down and keep you down into something that is going to pull you out of the darkness into your new reality? Just some things to think about. Okay? I truly pray and manifest that this reaches you exactly when you need to hear it, my love. And I hope that this resonates. I love you all so, so very much. And I will see you in the next reading. Toodles!